Hi. Do you have young kids and have problems really getting them to settle down at night and get ready for bed? And sometimes as moms and dads, you just feel a little bit overwhelmed, right? Well, when my kids were really small, I came up with a really great system. One is I was very regimented in my time in terms of between just before dinner, through dinner, bath time into bedtime. But one of the tricks that my kids really loved and I really embraced, and it has served us well, even as they're now teenagers, is for them to value bath time. And what we would do in bath time, and it started off with me using the Johnson and Johnson lavender bath wash, but then progressed to me actually creating my own lavender scent by using oils, because I did enjoy the lavender, but I also discovered that adding sandalwood really helped to calm and bring the kids back down and ground them, into bed and make them feel all comfy. So I just would use, it was 2 to 3 drops of lavender with an equal part of sandalwood. And these are therapeutic grade oils that I have here. And I didn't necessarily mix those particular oils in with a carrier oil. You can choose to use like grapeseed oil or avocado oil as your carrier and put that into the tub. I chose not to do that at the time because I didn't want to make it a little slippy in there for the kids or make them slippy for me. So I just used the essential oils and I put it down with the water. The other thing that I started doing, and my daughter still to this day, and she's a teenager, enjoys doing, is I would add crystals. Now, by the time I started adding crystals to the bath, my kids were old enough where I didn't have to necessarily worry about them picking the amethyst up and putting it in their mouth. And the amethyst really is fantastic and works very well with the lavender. They're very compatible with one another. And of course, since water is a conductor, what does it do? It just amplifies and conducts the energy, and kids really eat it up. They really find that it just you can watch them be up here where you're ready to rip your hair out as the adult to suddenly boom, they're like, okay, I'm ready for bed now. And it's a really amazing thing. The other thing that I do, and I especially did it with my daughter, not as much with my sons, but my daughter, is I would add a little bit of a rose quartz in there as well. But as I was saying, my kids were a little bit older when I started adding crystals into the bath, but I had immense and tremendous effects. And even to this day, my daughter still does it. So if you have a little one and you are wanting to add crystals, I recommend putting it in a washcloth, right? You put them in the washcloth. Let's see if I can do this so you can see it. Put them in the washcloth, ball it up like so, nothing fancy. Take an elastic band and check this out. And you have your own little crystal holder so that the kids aren't putting crystals in their mouth, and you're not worrying about the crystals going down the drain. And this can just float around, and you could even use it if you tie it tight enough and stuff. You could even use it to wash them. And if your tumblies are soft enough, that would feel good on their skin. As a soother as well. Rose quartz is fantastic for the skin, great for skin irritations in the tub, and really helps to settle the kids down. It really is works complementary with the amethyst, the lavender, and the sandalwood. So I hope this bath time tip has helped you out a little bit when it comes to putting kids and settling them down. If you'd like to learn more about me, I'm Krista, the crystal goddess of the South, and You are teacher and healer, and you can find me at Dimensional Healing with Krista on Facebook or dimensionalhealingllc.com. Until next time, keep being the best version of you, and now is the time to let your soul sing. Bye for now.